Customizing the default 2011 WordPress theme. How to change the site title in the header area. Now this is the theme before, and this is the theme after. And here's the code we're going to use to add to the child theme style.css file to make this happen. Right, here's the code. I'm going to go ahead and copy that into my clipboard and add that to the style.css. But while I'm here, this font family, all of these elements here are changeable. You can change the color from red as demonstrated to whatever color you want, and to find more colors you can do a search for hex colors, or if we head on over to my browser real quick here, I'll show you on this site right here, december.com/html/spec/colorsafe.html. You can come to a page here that has a few of them listed. I mean, there's a nice selection, but all you have to do is add this hexadecimal code, and don't forget the pound sign, number sign, hash sign, whatever you want to call it, depends on what side of the pond you're on, I guess. But add all of these numbers and that symbol there in place of the color red here. Make sure that you put a space after the colon and no space before the semicolon, and then that's the color. And on the font family, you want to make sure that you're using a browser safe font, and you can do a search for browser safe fonts or list of browser safe fonts, and that way you're going to be safe on the type of font that you use. Font size you can adjust, big or little. Font weight, you can leave this alone if you want to bold. I think that's pretty good for a title anyway, or you can adjust this as well. Line height, you want to leave this a little bit more than what the font size is. Now text decoration, this you can have a little bit of fun with. Right now I've got this listed as none, but in the demonstration I had shown as overline, where the line is over the text. You can do underline, none, which is obvious, or should be obvious that there's no text decoration, or you can do like a strike through or a line through. So these are just a few of the additional customizations you can add to this bit of code we're about to add to our style.css file right now. And like before, make sure that any CSS elements you add to your child theme, when you've got this line of code in here where it's bringing in the parent theme's style.css elements, make sure that any elements you add are below this line. Save this, upload this to our child theme folder, overwriting the current style.css. Get rid of this, come on back to our browser, and head over to our site. And you see right now what it is, and we refresh the page and see what it is now. As you can see, I've got none here as the text decoration. If we have the line over, then it would be like in the image demonstration, there would be a line over. If we had a line through, then hey, guess what? It's going to be a line through, or a line under, be a line underneath it. Just a point of reference, if you adjust the font size big enough, or if you've got a larger font style like Verdana, for example, then it's going to drop down into a second line, which would just make this automatically larger, and this is going to be smaller. So keep that in mind with the font size and style that you use up here. You may be taking away from your content area down here.